everyone, I'm Alka, and you're watching Success Stories talk show presented by Trident Communications. Our guest for today is Ashok Kumar Beniwal. He is an actor, acting coach, success coach, and motivational speaker. So, to know more about his journey of success, let's welcome Ashok ji to our show. So, hello, sir. Thank you so much for joining
Hello,
us today.
it's my
How
great
are you?
pleasure. I'm very fine. Just finished my workout and took a bath.
That's great. So thank you so much, sir, for joining us today. And now that you're here, we actually wanted to ask you that when was the time that you realized that you could get into acting and then you chose this field?
Well, first of all, thank you so much for inviting me and for this show and giving me opportunity to talk to you all. From the beginning, from childhood, I was a dreamer, and I wanted to do something really big and good. I used to inspire quite if I saw someone good, I used to inspire instantly, right? So Swami Vivekananda eventually became my ideal when I was in school, and then I used to read him a lot. My grandfather was also have a spiritual journey. 10 years he spent in real jungles and done lots of dhyan and sadhana. So I was inspired with my grandfather also. Physically, he was very strong. So from there, I wanted to become like Swami Vivekananda actually in my school and college time. Simultaneously, I'm from a rural background, though my family was very progressive. So my schooling was in government schools. So I joined Scouts and Guide organization, and it's a lovely organization. If somebody wants to explore, it gives you a vast exposure to various things. So I represented India from small towns school to South Korea in my schoolings, and I got President Award from Gyani Jail Singh ji. He was the President of India at that time. So that was also another dimension, and I was dwelling what I want to do. So I started searching a guru for a guru, and I literally went in Sariska. I lived in nearby Sariska in Rajasthan, if you heard the wildlife sanctuary.
Mhm.
And I tried to meet some gurus. Not tried. I used to go and visit and explore what is God. And eventually, then my father set up a business for me because my health was not quite good from childhood. I born in 11 and a half a month. It was very rare thing, and I was very weak. Doctors said that it's hard to survive, but by the grace of God, and I survived. So that business came in my life all of a sudden, and I took the responsibility, but I was not satisfied. I wanted then my creativity was there in school time also. I used to write, and in Scouts and Guide organization, I used to do lots of activities. And then somehow I joined theater in Jaipur because I wanted to explore something good and big. So I find that if I want to do in my way, I should make a name. The thought at that time. So to make a name, the film medium is the best medium. So I started doing theater. Then I met some people. We made a serial for Jaipur Doordarshan, one documentary, and eventually my parents agreed, and I came to Mumbai in 1998 at the age of 28. Quite late actually. So that is the how it happened.
All right. So जैसा कि आपने अभी बताया कि आपकी इस लंबी सी जर्नी में आप काफी लेट आए हैं, बट हर किसी का अपना अपना टाइम होता है। तो ऐसे इस जर्नी में आपका सपोर्ट, आपकी इंस्पिरेशन कौन रहे?
देखिए, इंस्पिरेशन हमारे अंदर से खुद के अंदर ही होती है। अगर हमारे अंदर से if someone is motivated from inside, then only he or she can bear the pain of देखिए, when you are you want to do something big, no pain no gain policy is always there. Bigger the goal, bigger the pain you have to bear. But when you are doing something you love, you like, it's coming from your inside, so then you no more feel the pain. Actually, the other people who are watching you may feel bad. Oh my god, he's suffering so much, but the person is enjoying that process because he love that particular thing. So everyone in life should realize what is his goal, what is his purpose of life actually. So if we explore that thing, then the work is no more work. We start enjoying, and that is a part of our journey.
Okay. So since you love your work and you have been in the industry for a long time now, so how did the industry treat you?
Well, it was, I got good response from the beginning only. I I joined actually I believe that if you want to do something, you must do your best. So I did theater in Jaipur, then I joined the best institute at that time, sorry, in Mumbai. Then again I joined theater. I got the opportunity with Kader Khan Saab to explore more and more. I wanted to learn, and through that I started getting films. So industry welcomed me, but there are other things which were not in my control, and I couldn't do that much good I was deserving and I was capable of.
All right. So after doing more than hundreds of films and popular TV commercials, serials, web series, and all these things, how did it change your life?
No, there was no change actually, because I was still struggling. I was getting some work, then again some health challenge, some family challenge was there, and there was no a good flow in my life because of my health challenge and because the health my health issue was from the childhood, and because of the family problem, because of the tensions, your health is again will not in a good shape, right? So both the things were I was just managing and managing, and in 2013, um, I don't know what the God's plan. There was a biggest tragedy of my life, and I lost my 9 family members in Kedarnath flood, including my parents, elder sister. So that was a big setback, and one of my cousin, he was my in the family arrangements. There was the business my father established for me. Because of the family pressure, they accepted, okay, let him also sit in the business, do the business. And when I came here, he was the only person who was looking after that, and it was in big loss. And after that tragedy, he asked for a huge money to vacant that place. So after that, in 2 years, very bad phase, worst phase, you can imagine only. So there was no work because I was not in Mumbai. Then I came back here, and the Bollywood scenario was changing at that time. Casting directors took over the casting part. I met everybody again. That it happened with me, and I was no more here, and now I'm back. So I want to work. I met every director, producer I worked with earlier, so they said that we got the arrangements and agreement with the so and so casting director. You go meet, take my name also, and so. But everybody, the casting directors, they were struggling with us only. Most of them they came before me actually. So I used to meet them. I got assurance, but not work. Then one director, Roop Dattaji, a big music director and Datta's son. So he's an ad maker, Mr. Roop Datta, and he was a very good well-wisher of mine. He asked me to train one aspiring one girl. They wanted to, in his group, somebody wanted to took her as heroine. So I started. He he said that requested actually. So I was so happy that I will be busy. At least I wanted to busy. So I started teaching her, and he was so happy. Okay, Ashokji, you are doing very good. Your techniques are different and really nice. You need to teach one more student. I'm not diverting you. And then another girl was Miss India International 2012, Roshal Rao. So I started teaching her also, and then I realized that I'm not getting acting job. So I have this asset with me because I used to make notes, and I'm a good learner. And teacher also in theater, we teach and learn both things simultaneously goes. So I made this system superpower actor transformational training program, and because of my spiritual journey, did some I could do some unique things, and in that time I did it for 1 year only, and my acting thing again started to cover some my friends film started in Kashmir we shoot, and then I was also feeling frustrated when I was in teachings. If somebody is calling me for some audition or some shooting for 1 day or 2 day also, I was feeling very bad that I'm not able to go there because of I have this commitment of teaching. So I stopped that. But in lockdown, it came as a blessing. I You have to realize, understand, and explore and work for it. So in lockdown, I realized that schools are teaching through Zoom, right? So I thought that my system is very good. I can do this. My acting course, I can explore. I can launch through Zoom. So I started, and in this lockdown period, I trained 250 students.
Okay.
And everyone is so happy, and everyone is super satisfied. So now, and because of that, I got so much busy, and my acting skills also I revived. I explored lots of new things, and now I got 6 films. In this year, my 6 films are ready to release, web series and films. So the
That's
time
great.
has started. My time. You said that I came so late, but I'm feeling that I'm 21 years old now, and my journey is starting just now. So that's the feeling. Right now, I'm in this state of mind.
Yeah, because everyone has their own time. And I was actually about to ask you about this superpower actor training program that you have, because we read that in your intro, but you already answered that. So after having such a long journey in the industry and after training so many people, what would you like to say about the roles? Like, which role is a more difficult one, the positive one or a negative one?
No, no role is difficult actually, and every role is difficult also. Yeah. What happens? You have to. Yeah, lots of things are there. You have to put some new things also in some character. It's a journey actually. The characterization. There is a writer who is writing one character, developing one character. Then you get a narration, and then you have to adapt it and give your input, and then you have to feel it. So every character is difficult also, but if you know the process and you are into it, you have to bear the pain of to create that character and to feel the real emotions. And once you achieve that, after performing, you feel so light and so happy also.
Yeah. So, in all the characters that you have played on screen so far, which has been your favorite character?
My favorite character is coming actually. This year
Okay.
I played one uh, in one film. My friend's film is a Tamil Telugu Hindi film. Title is Rose Garden, and I played main villain in it. And my role is the as a terrorist, world's most wanted terrorist. The look is totally unbelievable, totally different, and just in March they are planning to release it.
Okay, so
That
all the
character.
very best for that,
Thank you
and
so much.
I hope that everyone goes and watches it, and like if it is on OTT, everyone watches it right at their home. So all the very best for that.
Thank you so much.
So now that we know a little bit about you, that you have told us about your journey, so at acting is such a field in which not a lot of people are allowed to go because the family is not very supportive. So when you get into that field, you need to take care a lot about yourself. So what are some such things that you keep away that could ruin your talent?
You are talking for current period.
No, like in general, what are some of the things that you keep away from yourself? Otherwise, they could ruin your talent.
Yeah, yeah. One thing is, don't go for shortcuts. Cuts. Yeah. You are asking for all the people who want to join film industry, right? So one
Yeah.
thing is, don't try to go for shortcuts. If somebody is offering you very lucratively that, okay, I am giving you this role and you will get so much money, big role, he or she offering you big amounts, they are offering you, and you are a newcomer, so don't fool yourself. It's a trap. It's not happening like this. Lots of people are just, they are being cheated. And this is a racket type of thing is happening everywhere. Everybody is realizing it. So one thing is this, okay? So the thing you need to do is skill development, because without a skill development, you can't perform on the screen. And once somebody is making a film or some project, he's putting lots of money. The producer is putting channel or anybody who will release it. They want some creative things. They will never compromise actually. So focus on skill development. There are three things you need to do actually, and you will, if you want to rock in the film industry. Skill development. There was one call. Sorry.
Okay, okay, no issues.
So I
You
was
can
saying
just.
that you need to do three things to rock in film industry. Number one, skill development. Number two, skill development. Number three, skill development. And your attitude should be right. Make contacts. Meet good people. Stay away from drugs and all that things. Lots of things are there when you are young. You can easily carried away with these things. So stay focused actually. If you are focused, everything you will get. Yeah.
Thank you so much for the advice for the upcoming actors and actresses who want to get into this field. But sir, we hear something about the film industry that power and money rule it. So is it true? And if it is true, then how do you cope up with it?
Yeah, everywhere it is. In every field. It's not about film industry. In every industry, if you have power, you will rule. But it's not that if you are a new person, you can't enter. There is no wall there, right? You can enter. There are open doors. You are not asking, but I'm talking about nepotism also. The people were talking in a big way. What is nepotism? So I believe that nepotism is a essential part of our society. If a father will not think about his son or daughter, who else will think about him? A common man also have same feelings, and a producer or director will also have the same feelings. He also have the right. You can't pinpoint that he is favoring his son or daughter. Why not? He will not favor. Is your father not favoring you? If your father have something in his hand, so you want to say that he should not offer you, or he should instead of offering you, he should bring some other guy. Then how you will feel? So we should put our feet in other person's shoes also. I'm poor in English little bit. I learned after coming Mumbai. So what I'm saying, am I clear now?
Yeah.
That we should consider things in a big way. Or nepotism is nothing bad. It's a common thing. Huh. If there is a wall and only they are bringing their sons, their daughters, no new person is able to enter, then it will be a bad thing. But we can see that other peoples from outside, newcomers, are just coming here, making big in film industry. So it's okay. It's a part of it actually. We should accept the reality. Yeah.
So, sir, in this industry that you are in, it requires, looking young and being physically active most of the time. So, how do you plan your daily routine and what are your passions and hobbies other than acting?
It's not looking young. You need to be fit actually. But
Yeah.
who are not fit, they are also doing good, because we need every type of people in our shows or films, right? So my routine, yeah, I love to work out a lot. Uh, every day I do exercise from 1.5 hours to 3 hours, depending. If I'm shooting, then no exercise actually, because it's early morning. We have to wake up and go for the shoot. But I'm not shooting much nowadays. When I will be busy shooting, then I have to manage things accordingly. So workout is the essential part of my life. Then dhyan, pranayama, and lots of other. I learned lots of tools and techniques to keep emotionally fit. So I do some certain things to keep myself emotionally and physically fit and healthy. Right. And I love to read. I love to learn. In this lockdown period, I learned lots of things, lots of international coaches and national coaches who were the best. I joined their courses, explored new things, and incorporated that in my courses also. So, because if you the knowledge is the power, people say. So that is the half truth. Applied knowledge is power actually. So I'm increasing my knowledge and applying also. So both the things I'm doing, and yeah, things are happening now. So by the grace of God, I'm really grateful.
So, as you already told us about your future plans, that you have 6 movies and series in the pipeline.
Not, they
So,
are ready. They are ready to release. So that is not the
okay,
future plan.
okay,
That is the already happened thing. So they are
okay.
ready to release. In future, yeah, lots of projects are there now.
Yeah, please
By
share
the
that
grace
with
of
us,
God.
with our audience.
My the same producer, Rose Gardens producer, they are doing. The director is doing. In that group is very big. So from that group, I'm getting, and other projects are also there in South. I'm doing good. Recently, I did a web series with Bahubali's heroine Tamanna Bhatia ji. So that is also going to release soon. And now things are happening. By I'm really grateful. So you will get to know the projects,
Sure. And
future
yeah, all the
projects.
very best for all those projects.
Thank you so much.
So, in this long journey, any unforgettable moments or events that you would like to share with our audience?
Yeah, I shared a few moments, so that's one can't forget. And other thing, positive things. I was in the early days. I was shooting one film. Mastana is not released actually. Partho Ghoshji was the director, and Jackie Shroff Sahab and Govinda ji, they were hero. So I got a very prominent cameo in that. In Film City, Goregaon Film City, shooting was happening night shift, and I was the uh, commander in war front. So there was bombard firing, and I got lots of bullets. Okay, so then both the hero, they through wireless, and we just asked for backup, and they came. My last dialogue before dying, I just mentioned that and about the enemy and what happened, and the death scene was there. and they both ran for to save our country. So after the shot, Jackie sir came. It was my starting actually, and he pat my back. Very well done, very good. And he involved Mr. Govinda also. See, this boy, new boy. How was he? He was very good. So Govindaji was, but Jackie sir was really admired. So that was, such things motivate you, inspire you, boost your inner spirit so much. So I can't forget that. And again, in one film, Mahesh Bhatt Saab appreciated so much. He was directing it. The real director was Mr. Um, he got blood cancer at that time, unfortunately. So Mahesh ji directing it, his production film was there. And after the shot, he appreciated in the break. So these things were really unforgettable for me. Yeah.
Okay, so
Sorry, there
sir,
was a call.
the
I couldn't
last
hear
couple
you.
of questions before.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you. There
Okay,
was
okay.
some
I
call.
wasn't speaking.
Okay, good.
Okay. So, sir, before we wrap up, there are the last couple of questions, and then we'll come to the end of the show. So,
All right.
one of the questions is, since the name of this show is Success Stories, so if you had to define success, how would it be?
Success is happiness. If you are happy in your life, you are successful. Because success is balancing everything. Only if you are successful in career, if you are successful earning money, but other things, you lost your health, there is lots of in family. So you have to balance everything, your health, your family, eh, your career, everything. So if you are happy, you are successful. That's it actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
And sir, before we wrap up, one professional advice to the upcoming actors and actresses, and one last message to the viewers. So,
Yeah. So for newcomers, as I said, they should start auditioning after their skill development, because in this present time there are certain casting directors, they are doing more than 60% projects or 70%. So if you will expose if they will expose themselves as a mediocre actor without preparing and grooming themselves, so what will happen? They will not get calls again, because casting directors are working so hard to bring out new talent, and because they will also get name now. Okay, this new actor, who bought it? That casting director casted him. It's a new person, new boy. So they are looking for new talent, and they are going out of the way. From Mumbai, they are going to Delhi, Lucknow, Chandigarh, Jaipur, Kolkata even. They are going there and taking auditions to find out new faces, new talent. So my humble advice and genuine advice, and please, really, if you want to rock in the film industry, develop your skill. Be the best of the. You have to become your best. Don't compare yourself, right? And then start auditioning. So they will call you again and again automatically. Otherwise you will become a struggler. That's it. That's the
and one
main
last
thing.
message to the viewers.
Message. So the one message is stay away from negativity, because you will attract the success if you are positive, if your thoughts are positive. In this world, we can see that 1% people acquire 99% wealth, and other 99% are struggling for the rest, in between the rest 1% wealth only. Why? Because the 1% people are doing something different. They are following certain success principles. The number one success principle is you should stay away from negative people, negative thoughts, negativity. And if we see, if we observe, we live in a negative society. In our mind, every day, between 60,000 to 90,000 thoughts appears. And among these thoughts, maximum are negative. So you have to consciously practice this thing that you keep yourself positive. In positive times, it's easy, but in difficult times, it's really hard. So there are tools and techniques also. You can ask for help also, but stay positive if you want to be successful. And then, according to law of attraction, also you will attract the success. That's my message to you. Thank you.
Yeah. And thank you so much, guys, for joining us today for this episode of Success Stories Talk Show. And for more such stories, stay tuned every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And till the next episode, stay safe. Bye bye.
Bye bye.